The Flesh and Blood trading card game is about to hit its 7th year anniversary in October. It just a few weekends ago paid out $200,000 to its players at a Pro Tour, and the developers this year released a brand new entry-level format designed for new players to pick up decks directly off the shelves and compete right away. So if you're looking to join the game that has proven it's going to stand the test of time, here's how you do it. Step 1 is for brand new players to either TCGs or who have never tried Flesh and Blood before, and this is the lowest barrier of entry. It's a format that was just created this year for new players to be able to jump into the game without stressing too much about building crazy decks. It is the Silver Age format, a fantastically fun format with young heroes, less life. It lets you play fast, frenetic, fun games of Flesh and Blood, and you can get through a lot of them in a short period of time. Now, the best part about this format is that these are decks made up of common and rare cards only, so they're really expensive, pennies on the dollar. You can build a bunch of different decks, but if you don't want to go out and try to build these decks yourself, just buy one of the products you see behind you. You can pick up these Silver Age decks directly off the shelf. You can buy them for 20 bucks and they are battle ready. I know because I was able to take my 5 precon that you saw flash on the screen right there and win games at my armory without changing a single card. And if you want to know what my favorite decks in this series are, here are my recommendations. My favorite deck and my favorite hero currently in this format is, of course, Blaze Firemind. She is a wizard. She can be complex, but I think she's one of the most approachable wizards that LSS, the developers of the game, has ever released. So if you like the idea of burning your opponent down on their own turn in a very tricky and instant speed way, she's the go-to deck for you. If you are looking for sheer power level above all, then like I said, Briar is the pickup. She is a rune blade that deals magic damage and swings a sword, and she channels all of this lightning and this earth power to push all of these elements at the opponent's face and make them catch fire and explode. But of course, if you're looking for something off the beaten path, and maybe if you're another TCG player and you're coming to this game from building board states and things like that, perhaps you try my good buddy right above my head right here, Gravy Bones. He is so underrated in the format of Silver Age. You get to play zombie pirates. Why would you not want to play this card? I mean, he's awesome. He's so fun. You get to build a board state with your crew and you get to swing him at your opponent's face. But let's say you're ready to take it to the next level. You've tried Silver Age, or maybe you've played the game before, but you need a product to really plug and play into the true constructed format, Classic Constructed. Well, you are in luck because we are mere weeks away from the brand new Olympia Armory deck. An Armory deck is a pre-constructed, classic constructed deck of 60 cards that you can buy directly off the shelf, sit down and play at an armory with. Now, oftentimes these decks are pretty solid, but they need some extra upgrades. But holy crap, this Olympia deck that's about to come out, playing as the guy you see right over there, the prized fighter himself, this thing is strong. They have built themselves a strong pre-con deck that you can take off the shelves and you can slam on the table and you can win games with. So if you need that entry point into the classic constructed format so that you can play at tournaments, not just armories, this is a good place to start. And not only is it a good place to start, but it's also going to get even better for Warriors because the very next mini set to come out is called Mastery Pack Warrior. It's a supplemental set that is devoted to making the Warrior class and the Warrior heroes that much better. So picking up the Olympia Armory deck has direct connection to upgrading said deck with Mastery Pack Warrior, which you can also just get right off the shelf. And look, if you don't even want to wait 2 weeks, there's a fantastic Armory deck that you can buy right now. It is the Hala Armory Deck Origins product. Hala is a warrior that was introduced not too long ago with this product. You can buy it on the shelves directly after watching this video. Heck, you could be standing in the LGS watching this video, buy it off the shelves and play it right there. And Hala is going to get very good very quickly with some of these upgraded cards that she's going to be able to put into her deck. thanks to Mastery Pack Warrior. But let's say that you're someone who loves to open packs, collect cards, and build the deck yourself. Well, if you're looking for the most recent set that you can pick up and build from, that's going to be Omens of the Third Age. It is a set that heralded the triumphant return of Aurora, who you see above me right there. She is back, and perhaps better than ever, because she just got a couple of cards unbanned in the Classic Constructed format, and people are excited to play her. But honestly, she isn't even the most powerful hero in that set, because the cards from that set have pushed Acilio to the moon. He has become one of the most potent heroes in the Classic Constructed metagame, and so if you want to collect cards for Acilio and play a hero who honestly is doing just fine in the meta and doesn't have a ton of living legend points to his name, this is the set to pick up. But the hype doesn't stop there, because in a few short months, the gates of Arathiel will open and the Shadow himself will spew forth venom onto the light of Solana. That's right, we have ourselves a new set called Usurp the Shadow Throne, featuring the triumphant return, this time of a different rune blade, Viserai, as he takes the reins away from Chain, ends his life, and begins his conquest anew. If you're looking forward to darkness and horrors galore, this is the set for you, because you're going to get to experience Malice in all of her glory, a brand new armory deck featuring a necromancer truly worth her name. She will raise zombies and skeletons and shamble them over to her opponent as they overrun the board. And finally, if you're looking for a place to pick up any of these products and jump into the game, I will always say, start at your local game store. Flesh and Blood is a game that cares about the local game store, so check there first. And if for some reason you can't get product from your local game store and they can't order it or anything like that, here are a couple of recommendations. Now, of course, you can go to TCG Player, and in fact, Legend Story Studios, the creators of Flesh and Blood, have partnered with TCG Player on a major level to allow you to buy decks easily, to build decks from singles, to follow the tournament series that Flesh and Blood hosts, the best tournament series in the world. But I do have some personal favorite stores of mine that I would recommend heavily you check out. And the first one is MinMax Games. Go to minmaxgamesfab.com. They are one of the biggest, if not the biggest, supporters of Flesh and Blood at the local game store level. They're incredible. They are so much fun. If you've watched any of my fun videos that I've ever done, it's with the guys at MinMax Games. I can't say it enough. They love the community, they love Flesh and Blood, and they prove it by going and engaging with us all. But it doesn't stop there, because I would also recommend Fab Foundry. Fab Foundry you can check out online. They have a local game store as well up north, and they are now in position to be running major events across the US that you might have already been to. If you've been to a Flesh and Blood event, for example, the Pro Tour in Las Vegas, they ran that. And not only did they run that, but they had an incredible booth set up where you could buy singles and do some really fun stuff. And if you want to see a hilarious video, of course, check that out right about now. Above me, you can see a little thing pop up. Just click it. It's worth it. I love Righteous Gaming. They love the community. They have fantastic offerings on display. They are massive into Flesh and Blood, and they want to support you. Hammurabi TCG is the final one I'll point you to. Himmel is like the best. Himmel is so cool. All of these companies, all of these game stores, all of these LGSs, and all of these people are just top-notch. They are so much fun. They make my experience and the community experience that much better. So if you can, go support them. So there you go. That is how you can get started in what is, in my opinion, the best trading card game on the market. here in 2026. If you got something from this video, if you enjoyed hearing me yap for 10 minutes or so, and if you learned a little bit on how to jump into this game, please consider making the number go to the other number, because numbers going up is what we do here. We want to add you as part of the crew, and by we I mean literally me in my office on weeknights. So I guess that make the number go to the other number. As always, thanks for watching.